Hey FLOSSTUBE, it's Lee from Creative Lee on Sunday 12th July with FLOSSTUBE number 33, and yep, I'm swinging on my chair because I'm on a spinny chair today. I've left this quite late. It's 5:15, and the and it's rain. It's just so dark and horrid, and so we're trying in the very messy craft room, which I really need to make look prettier, but you know, life goes, right? So probably be here for a good time, not a long time, and we'll try to make this nice and short. Yeah, so been a week at home. Hey, it's been I had a wall last week. I basically needed a couple of days to recover from everything. I think I had a bit of an emotional meltdown, but I'm feeling pretty good now. Feeling like I've got a bit of me back and resilience and not so anxious and emotional, so it's pretty good. I was talking last week about what am I going to do for a July start. I've started something every month this year, and I've decided at this stage I'm not going to start anything in July. I'm going to just do a WIP July, just going to work through some stuff, push for a couple of finishes. I have 2 finishes that I did this week, so 2 down, and I'm going to plug away at a couple of things and try and get a couple of other things finished or close to finished. So yeah, I'm giving myself some time off. Also, no matter what I work on, I either need fabric or I need thread, and I need to order stuff, and you know, I haven't pulled that together yet. So or about in August, right? So yeah, I bought a couple of things this week just online, just in case I wanted to start something. So I had thought about, okay, I need everything for this except the chart, and I looked at some of my floss, and I can probably sub out a few things, but you know, I need a heap of Gentle Arts, and a lot of them are out of stock various places, so that's going to take some time to come together. I finally printed off these, which I bought the other week, so the Carolyn Manning Shooting Star collection. That's the Sunset, which amazing, and that's Sunrise. So I think they're beautiful, and they're the ones I've got fabric coming for, so printed them off finally. And then I had thought about oh yeah, this is something, Our Forest, it's a PDF, and this page didn't print, it printed blank, so then I just found that online and stuck it on there with some sticky stuff. So yeah, the pomegranate sampler, was it pomegranate Quaker? I have a thing for pomegranates, and it uses DMC, or I could probably sub in some of my Victoria motto and stuff. So if I do start something, maybe that, but I do have 2 Quakers already, so probably I should finish them. I think it was on sale as well. Just me. And then I had thought about, you know, I kind of missed having not done a Teresa Wentzer for a long time. I'm not so interested in the fairy story ones. I mean, so I thought I'd get one of the minis because it has a whole lot of specialty stitches and stuff. So I did print off mini again, the weird pattern keeper thing. Didn't print any cover page, so found that online. But you know, true Teresa Wentzer. It's a mini, but we've still got all the blends, etc. So I probably have most of everything in my stash already from a bead perspective, or I could sub in leftovers from other charts and stuff. But I didn't really feel like doing it in the end, so that's where I just decided I'm just not gonna angst over it for now. Yeah, and just work on some whips and stuff. Stick around, I'm going to have a giveaway at the end. I think I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. One of my past the stash things, but I'll show you what I've been working on this week. let's do the finishes. I sort of had a wee look through my stash, or through my WIPs, and thought what's close to a finish, and I picked up the Cottage Welcome from the Cricket collection, which is on 32 count, just standard Belfast. I can't remember what colour it is, and I finished that yesterday. It's a mixture of called for and random. I changed little bits of it. Not going to fit on my board. And I'm going to make this into a cushion for my spare room. So what's different? Well, these sunflowers are charted as these weird sort of blue and red striped candy lolly things, and I just used Victorian Motto variegated there. The door was charted in blue, which I changed to brown because I wanted it to be more like a Hobbit door. And in here I made a mistake when I did it, so it has 2 extra, like these are a little bit low, so 2 extra here. Stars, this quilt star I changed, otherwise it's largely as charted. I just dated it with my initials in the year. So yeah, finally that's finished. I'm really happy with the sunflowers. I know they're a bit random, but I like them. I like that they're a little bit more variegated and not candy striped, because that's weird. It's weird for me. So that's one finish. So when did I start that? 7th of August. Nope. 27th of March. I think this is when I was waiting for stuff, so it gave me a March start, which is end of March, because I was waiting for stuff to arrive, because by then we'd gone into weirdness. So that's cool. Yeah, as I said, it'll be finished as a cushion. Perhaps this century, who knows? We can go on my finish list. And then I was like, Lee, it's nearly been a year. Stop freaking procrastinating. I picked up my mystery adventure project, my map from Ink Circles, which is on 36 count Bramble from Picture This Plus, and a range of flosses and stuff. It started 7th of August, and I thought I need to get it finished. I only had a little bit of grass to do. So no chart for this, because it's a choose your own adventure, and I just had basically here to do in the little individual bits of grass. So all the little grass V's I did yesterday, and then even though it kind of has dates in it, because in initials, on the flags on this pirate ship, these 2 flags are L and M, and these 3 flags are my initials, L from left to right, L-A-M, and over here is 19. That's the year that started it, but I'm not going to remember that. I already forgot, right? So down here I just added my initials, and then August 19 to July 2020. So and that is going to be made into, I'm not going to frame it, I'm just going to make it into a little, get a piece of fabric or a bit of leather and stitch it, and then roll it up with a tie so it looks like a map that's been rolled up. And I'm going to type up on card or parchment paper or something some of the information that goes with some of the motifs, and why I have a blue horse in the water, which is a Kelpie, a water horse, why I picked the name and all that. So that'll be rolled up in it, and it'll just sit on the shelf like a little curio, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. But freaking hell, that tiny little grass and tiny little water took a really long time. So yeah, and I was like, Lee, just finish it, just do the last bit of grass. So I sat up watching season 5 of Outlander last night, and I stitched grass between bits where I cried. So Anyway, so that's 2 finishes, so yay me. And again, I'm going to put that in my finish pile until I have my finished cards and stuff sitting here until I FFO. I think there's some other somewhere. So yay, and then I've done a little bit of work on a couple of other WIPs. After my video last week, I kept going on the Lynart for my friend Tracy, enjoying the summer's evening. I just had coffee with her and our mutual friend, and Tracy said she watched the video last week and she was so emotional because she absolutely loves this chart. She's had this kit in her stash for a really long time and just knew kind of she would never go to stitch it, but really, really loved it. So, and look, Tracy, I ironed it. So here's where we're at. Oh, it's very see-through. So working on the bottom half first. I basically carried on last week over here with this seagull and down here. So all of this is extra from last week. So yeah, it's coming along. Probably about a quarter of the way done. It is quite a big chart. And yeah, lots of stitching, a lot of stitching. So that is I'm putting that away for a little bit while I work on a couple of other things, because yeah, I'm quite keen to get my WIPs down to about 5, and the rest of them are there. That is my stitching shelf. It's my project bags and my charts and things. Down there is my floss boxes. That's pretty. And then I've got some fabric up there which I haven't found a place to put it yet. Mostly offcuts. And the rest of it's mostly scrapbooking because that's something else I do. And then this morning I picked up my thistle because I think I've said previously I'm quite keen to get this finished. So I'll keep plugging away a little bit on this a week. I did a bit of stitching this morning and I basically did this row of the fuchsia and that one. So that's coming along. And that, my dear folks, is all of my stitching. So, yeah, not a lot. Well, I mean, I've stitched quite a lot, having a couple of days off and at home and not looking after Dad. He's doing pretty well, by the way, so that's good. Making good use of his scooter. So yeah, I'm going to probably work out of one of these projects that I need to order some Gentle Art threads and put that through, and I need to order some silk from for my twisted band sampler because I really, really, really want to get that finished, but I haven't got the silk, so I need to order the yellows. Was it purple? Yeah, the yellowy colours. I think I finished the green. That would be quite cool to get another row, another band done on that. Giveaway. I'm going to give away my In Friendship chart because I think I may or may not have mentioned. I know I thought about mentioning. I'm not going to. I had originally thought I might stitch this for myself. You know, I've stitched it for a friend and I need to get that framed. But no, I'm not going to stitch it again. I'm going to stitch something different in memory of our friendship. So I'm giving this away. Like usual, be grown as Kismet says. It is Kismet Stitcher, something like that. She says, you know, be grown, be an adult, and able to give me your address and all that palaver. Be good if you're a subscriber, appreciate that, and please mention in your comment the word friend, R-I-E-N-D. Tell me something about friendship, about your best friend, what makes a friend, how long you've had your best friend. Yeah, anything about friend. So use the word friend, and I'll draw that my next video if I remember, the video after if I forget. So, but yeah, I'll aim to it next week, and then I will give this away. So it's pretty much like, I mean the bag's a bit crinkly, but I pretty much worked from a working copy, so it's been out of here, photocopied and then put back in. So it's in very good condition, ready for someone else to stitch on it. So cool. So yeah, that will be my giveaway. Video number 33. I don't know how many subscribers it's got, don't actually care. I've had quite a few. Go get the odd random comment from people who are like, they link, they go, oh great content or something like that. It's really generic, and from someone who doesn't have a very stitchy name. Then when you look at who it is, all they have on their video is a whole lot of videos on their channel, how to get subscribers and how to boot. I'm like, I don't care, so I block them because I don't really need fake people. Old-fashioned lemonade, which doesn't really mean anything, because it's not like lemonade you make yourself at home, and it's not like the lemonade we get in New Zealand, which is like Sprite, which is what we call lemonade, which isn't lemonade, it's whatever it is, random. So yeah, that's all I've got. 17 minutes and all's well, and I apologise for the terrible lighting, so I'm probably a little bit it's just all artificial, weird light, and that's all I got. Okay, so keep well, and as always, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.